Now we are studying Introduction of Relay Part 2. So this time relay is classified based on functional characteristic. So if it is classified based on functional characteristic, then we can simply say this can be divided into two parts basically. The first one is electromagnetic attraction, and second one will be electromagnetic electromagnetic induction. So further, electromagnetic attraction type relay has been classified into many types. So the first one is, I'm explaining one by one. So the first one will be moving plunger type relay. Moving plunger type relay. So what is moving plunger type relay basically? Let us assume, let us take a beam. Let us take a beam and it is pivoted at this point. So now whoever have more weight pushed by downwards, if we will force like this, so the movement will be this side. So this should be very clear. So that is why I explained here. So now we are going to see that the secondary of the current that was coming to the coil in coordination diagram, it will look like this. So this will be secondary of that, I of secondary, and here it will be spring. So in general the both forces will be same. At Virchow condition this will be 5 Newton and this will be 5 Newton normally. So when the fault occurs, this I secondary will increase. When this I secondary will increase, this will put more than 5 Newton, that is 6 Newton or 7 Newton. So here we have attached, this is circuit breaker. So this is circuit breaker and this is fixed pole and this is moving pole. So what happen when this current is greater than normal current? So this will be greater than 5 Newton. So this will pull out and this contact will be open. So this is how the moving plunger type relay works. Now the second type is balanced beam type relay. So second type is, I am writing balanced beam type relay. So what is balanced beam type relay exactly? So for balanced beam type relay, same, instead of the spring, we will use any another actuating quantity. So let us assume this is operating coil, and this is restraining coil. So this is restraining coil. So now let us give the operating coil the current value, the secondary of current I, and let us give the restraining coil as secondary of potential transformer, that is small v. So we have been given this, and now this will be the poles of circuit breaker, this will be our fixed pole, and this will be our moving pole. So when this operating torque will be greater than, both the forces will be applying upward, and this is a hinge type condition. So I have told you, if the operating torque will be greater than, the will be in this side. So what is happening when the fault occur, this current greater than, and this normally pull this circuit breaker off. So this is balanced beam type relay. So now the third relay is basically, stator armature relay, stator armature type relay, armature type relay. So I am not discussing here, it is based on the same principle, electromagnetic attraction, but this stator armature type relay, it is, if you want to earn more knowledge, this has been given is DP Kothari, but this will not ask in the gate examination, so do not need to worry. So simply we need to see these three types of electromagnetic attraction. Now we are moving to electromagnetic induction. Basically, when we will see the principle, this principle will work. Let us assume this is a magnetic pole, this is magnetic core, and we are providing some current. So what will produce, it will produce some, magnetic field, it will produce some magnetic field. And if we have a, if we have any plate, moving plate here, so what will disk here, so metallic disk here, so what will happen, the core will, the eddy current will generate in this core, and this eddy currents will move the disk in whatever direction as we desired. So now we are going to see in detail. Let us assume we have this, and we know that we will be required always two flux to produce a torque. So we should have two flux, phi 1 and phi 2. For that, see in the actual diagram, if we have electromagnet like this, electromagnet like this, so what we will do, if we are applying here a disk, so if we are applying a disk here, so the movement would be like whatever, so it will be needing magnetic flux. So what we will do, we will just set this pole. Set this pole means we will cut this and make it ring like as you have seen in the generator. And if you will provide this, so simply this will generate be applied phi 1, this will be applied phi 1, and this will applied phi 2, this will applied phi 2. If we are writing phi 1 is equal to phi m sine omega t, so the value of phi 2 will be, the magnitude will be same phi m, but the angle would be little bit different, omega t plus minus phi. So this will give the angle for torque generation. So we will, this phi 2 will produce the torque, and this will move the disk with the help of eddy currents. So I am not moving all the direction because you have been studied in the machine or measurement, because at that point the question will be asked according to that. So this point is basically I am discussing, it is the not main part of the relay, it is just I'm taking help that what however the torque will apply. So this is the principle of electromagnetic attraction. Attraction type relay has three types basically. First one is shaded pole type, second one induction cup type, and the third one is basically watt metric relay, so these are basic relays in which we use the electromagnetic induction phenomena. This is all about the introduction of relay part 2. Thank you.